Hello and thank you for joining me. I'm Heather Forgan of stampwithnellie.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based in the UK. And today's project is this little gift envelope. And the little gift inside is a under eye patches packet. So this is actually a project that I designed to send to my Nellie's Stampers team. Each month I send them a little craft kit to make 2 projects. It's normally what we make in our in-person craft classes, but occasionally I'll switch it up for my team, and this is just a team project. So they're all getting one of these eye patches treatment things, and they get the supplies to make this. So that includes a piece of the lovely Nature's Sweetness designer series paper, lots of fabulous foiled designs in there. They're foiled on one side, but they have a matte design on the other side. And there was a 12 by 12 page that has 6 of this kind of design in it. So I've just chopped that up to put in their pack, and then they can decide how to use this. So they can decide whether they want to colour this, whether they perhaps want to fussy cut it out, or as I've done with my sample one, just trim it down a little bit to put on there. So this main piece measures 8 inches by 6 inches, and I've already done the scoring for them, but that's scored at 3 3/4 of an inch and at 7.5 inches on the long side. Okay, so this is our 8 inches scored at 3 3/4 and 7.5. And then on the short side, I've just scored that at 1/2 inch on there, like so. Okay, so this is going to be the front. This is going to get glued on there, and then that is going to fold back and in. So I want to take off, let's just try that again. I want to keep this one, but I'm going to take off all of that. So let me get my scissors, hidden them with my paper. So I'm cutting up that 1/2 inch line there, and I'm going to cut out all of this piece here, and I can just cut just above the score line, and it just gives a little bit of a neater fold, but I mean just marginally above. Okay, and then take that off. Obviously I haven't cut far enough up. There we go, got that strip off. I'm also going to take this tiny little corner off. Okay, so cutting up there, and I'm going to cut a little wedge off there, and same at that side. Okay, and also on that little tab that we've just created at the bottom there, just taking a tiny wedge off either side. Okay, so it now looks like that. All right, super quick, simple, easy project. Fold that one over and put some glue down there. Just nice thin layer of glue. Pop that down and then pop that over, add a thin layer of glue along here as well. Difficult for you to see the glue, but believe me, it's there. And then fold that over and you've got your little pocket made. Super simple, quick and easy. Now my eye mask sits in quite well in that it's not too far down. Okay, so I don't need to have anything to make it easy to get it out. Okay, it's kind of already got that for me there. But if you had a gift that was perhaps smaller, you might want to put cut a semicircle there to make it easier to get something out. Now we're on to decoration, and I have given them a label cut with the lovely and sweet dies, this one here. I've also used these little flower dies and that little leaf die to cut out some extra bits, and I cut them from some scraps left over from this designer series paper here. Okay, so there were just small pieces that I had left over from something else, and I just thought, well, let's use that instead of going ahead and using some foil. And my sentiment that I have used, obviously I cannot send my team members stamped labels. They get a plain label, so they can find something in their stash if they don't already have this. I've got that out already. Lovely and sweet. So I've just got this, just sending a bit of love your way. And I'm going to stamp that with Pecan Pie because that's the colour of the circle in the background on that paper. Ink that up. And let's see if I can get this straight. I doubt it. There's not too much margin for error because it's quite a neat fit. Could have brought it down a wee bit. We'll just put a flower on there instead and pretend I meant it. Okay, let me get this out of the way and the ink off my thumb. Right, so as I say, they can decide what they want to do with that. I'm just going to trim mine again. So let me bring my trimmer in. Okay, so I am going to just leave a little bit around that circle there, both sides, and then trim it down here. So that should now be small enough to put on the front of my little pocket. All right, and I'm just gluing that straight down. Put it on at a jaunty angle. And then I need my dimensionals. I haven't got them down. And I'm just going to stick a couple of them on the back of that label piece. Take the backings off. And decide where you want to put this. I'm going to put this a little bit further up this time because my design's different. And then I can just add a little bit of glue onto these leaves. A little bit. Like that. Pop one there. And I'll have one coming out at the bottom here. And again, depending on the sentiment that they use, they might have their label going that way, and they can decide how many of these little bits they want to use to decorate. I'm just going to put a tiny dab of glue in the centre on that. I'm going to put one there. I'll put one there. Well, I would have if I hadn't stuck it to myself. There you go. And find one of the bigger ones again. There are two different sizes, and thankfully there are multiple dies in the set. That means that I could cut lots of them out at once. There we go. Quick, simple, easy, but nice, thoughtful little gift. All I need to do is pop it in, and there we have two lovely little eye treatment gift envelopes. But these kind of envelopes are great for all sorts of things that are fairly flat enough to gift. So I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you have, please give me a thumbs up, and if you've got time, leave me a comment. I always love to read them and always try to reply. If you're new to my channel, please do click on the subscribe button and click the bell to get a notification the next time I upload a tutorial. But until then, please do take care. Bye bye.